Okay, welcome back to the Sports Cage. There you see on the Western Pizza guest hotline joining us over video, Chase Surkan, Regina boy, playing for the Brandon Wheat Kings, having a heck of a year. It's game day. I'm actually quite impressed. You take some time. What's game day consist of for you, Chase?
Yeah, it depends if it's a weekend or a weekday game.
Let's say weekday.
But, we just went weekday, yeah. So today we just went to school for about an hour. Then we head to the rink. We do our meetings, and then we have pregame skate, which depends, like 20 minutes. And then we head home, usually eat, and then nap time, and then get ready for the game.
Right on. What's the billet situation like? I know, obviously, moving away from home, now you're full-time billet. But give a shout out to your billets. How's that for you?
Yeah, I have unreal billets. Sean and Amanda are unreal. They're awesome cooks, and I actually have two billet brothers. One's 2010, and then the one is grade 3, I think, Cody. Yeah, so I have unreal billets.
I bet you Cody keeps you busy, though. Does he want to play like mini sticks all the time and keep you running around?
Oh, yeah. Lots of mini sticks and lots of fighting, too.
That's awesome. How comfortable are you with the league as we get into December here now? You got a few months under your belt. You're having a heck of a season, 17 games, 12 goals, 10 assists, 22 points. How comfortable are you, Chase?
Yeah, just the older guys have obviously been huge getting into the league, and I think I've adapted pretty well, and I think I've had to change my game a bit to obviously adapt to the bigger and stronger guys in the league. So I think it's been a smooth change so far.
A lot of guys will say whatever the jump is in league, even, you saw it bantam to midget AAA and then into junior, and then as they go into the pros, a lot of guys will say speed is the biggest thing. Is speed the biggest thing there for you, or is it the size, the physicality of guys, or is it both?
I'd probably say the size, just because Telus obviously was really fast, and that obviously helped going into the Western League this year. So I'd probably say size is the biggest difference.
Let's talk about that run last year with the Pat C's. Magical. Now guys are playing different places and all that, but I'm sure there's a lot of chat groups and you guys are on chat groups together. That's a magical run, because you, Maddox, I think, Montaigne, you guys have your banners in C6 now, Pat Blues and Pat Canadians. I don't even know if that hits home at your young age, but later when you're older, you'll walk in there and see those, your dad's age, my age, whatever, you're going to be like, holy cow, that's quite the accomplishment. I got 2 banners hanging in there. Has it hit home at a young age?
Honestly, I don't think so. I probably don't realize how big that is, honestly. So when I'm older, I'll definitely be looking at those banners.
Right on. What were your goals going into this season personally?
I think just having a good start. It's obviously tough. You can lose a lot of confidence if you're falling behind at the start of the year. So I think having a huge start was obviously a big part for me.
Marty Murray, do you ever watch any of his old videos and how much of a weapon he was back in the 90s?
No, I haven't. I searched him up on Elite Prospects, and he's got some crazy stats. So I haven't seen videos. Though.
He was good, and they had a wagon in Brandon as well. Talk about Marty, though, as a coach. I know him a little bit as a guy, great guy. As a coach, what kind of coach is he? Because you had, Rob Montaigne with the Pat Blues, you had Hodgie with the Pat C's and that group, different coaches, right? And different coaches get the best out of players in different ways. What's Marty Murray like?
Yeah, he's an awesome coach so far. I love our systems. I love everything about him. He was a smaller guy too, so he's been able to help me in areas like that and just in the corners and knowing where the open spots are on the ice.
Do you guys watch a lot of tape? I'm sure at that level, and is he going through that? What kind of things would he help you with there?
Yeah, we do like we do team video sessions, and then we also do like individual player sessions, which is like with our assistant coaches. They just pull up like tape from your game and pull out clips that you need to work on and like things that you're doing really good.
What are some of the things that you need to work on?
I think a couple of things were just like awareness in the D zone, like not losing your D man, like falling in behind you, keeping your head on a swivel is one thing.
Right on. Let's talk about the expectations. Playoffs are the expectations in Brandon. Obviously, it seems like that every year.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, we had a slow start, not like we hoped or imagined, but yeah, I think playoffs are obviously what we want to accomplish.
It's not that far, right? It's not like you're playing 12 hours away or a flight away. You're 3 hours down the road for mom and dad and then the family to come and watch. What is it like playing in Brandon? What can you tell us about playing in that community? Because they are crazy for their junior hockey.
Yeah, obviously it's a smaller city for sure, but I think we have some of the best fans in the league. So that's obviously a huge part when it comes to the games.
What U17 challenge playing for Canada and Team Red? What was that like?
Yeah, pulling the jersey over my head for the first time was something I'll never forget for sure. So obviously getting to represent your country is something special and something I'll never take for granted.
What was the gameplay like in that? Was it what you expected?
Yeah, I'd say so. Like, you kind of do a little pre-scout on the teams before, but you don't really know what to expect. And then when you get into the games, it's obviously super fast and physical. So, yeah.
You guys beat Canada White in the final. Your boy, Maddox Schultz. Please say there was some chirping going on.
Honestly, not a whole lot of chirping, but sometimes I just like to send him the picture of like our team in the middle with the championship trophy, and he doesn't like that too much.
Chase Surkan joining us here on the Western Pizza Guest Hotline. Brandon Wheat King, former Regina Pat Canadian, Regina Pat Blue. Who was your favorite junior hockey player? Probably a Regina Pat. Who was your favorite Regina Pat growing up and why?
I think in that Memorial Cup run, Sam Steele was obviously someone that I loved to watch. He was unreal, so I'd probably say him. And obviously more recently, Connor Bedard was obviously someone that everyone wanted to watch.
Was it just strictly the offense? Was it obviously Bedard's shot? He had the full package, and so did Steele. Was there something that you really keyed on with those guys?
I think Bedard's awareness and hockey IQ is something I like to watch every night. Obviously, the shot is just unreal too. So I think the hockey IQ is definitely the thing that I picked up on the most.
Okay, who's your favorite player now? Like, who do you NHL or whatever? Who's your favorite player? Who do you like to watch?
I love to watch Cole Caulfield, being a smaller guy like me, and he's got a good shot too. So I think that's someone who I try to model my game after and who I like watching a lot.
Yeah, that's a good one. What are you weighing in at? You say a smaller guy. What are you weighing in at right now? 'Cause you're on the ice a lot.
Yeah, right now probably about like 170-ish, but it flexes in between games and stuff. Obviously, losing weight.
Yeah, oh, that'd be so hard. I know you got to live around the corner from us, and I always remember people talking about all you did was shoot pucks. And everyone does that, right? All the kids do it and all that. But give it to us real. Was it an everyday thing? Was it maybe every other day when you could in that garage? You know, how often were you shooting pucks?
I'd say it was mostly every single day I was in the garage shooting pucks. I just love the game so much, so I would try and get in there every day, but some days it wouldn't work out. But yeah.
Did you break anything in there?
I don't know what it is, but there's this like vacuum thing behind the net that's had to get repaired a couple times. So we put up a huge board behind the net, so nothing's being broken anymore.
Mike did some repairs out there. I love it. Chase, Congratulations, man. Obviously, you're just starting this thing. You're only a few months in. You know, a lot of people are watching what you're doing and rooting for you and pulling for you. And it's going to be exciting when you get to come back every time to the Brandt Center and we watch you play. Thanks for doing this on a game day. Best of luck the rest of the year, man.
Yeah, thanks, Barney. I appreciate it.
There's Chase Surkan from the Brandon Wheat Kings. What a season he's having. Like I said, 17 games played, 12 goals, 10 assists, 22 points. They're in action against the Saskatoon Blades tonight. SportsCage on the home of local sports in Saskatchewan, streaming through our YouTube channel at sportscage.com and on 620 CKRM.